Spawning from the mind of H.G. Wells back in 1897, this indiscernible character has been ping-ponged into different adaptions through the years, and 123 years later has found itself a new take. It is not associated with the dead dark universe.
To the best of my knowledge, that is.
Which is depressing, as I was very, very much looking forward to Johnny Depp's take on the role. Also, I haven't seen this character since League of Extraordinary Gentlemen in 2003. To where previous iterations were biological, magical, or a bubbling potion in black and white. Here, his condition is more grounded in our age's reality, making the concept even scarier and more alarming, playing into the novel's madness, murders, and mayhem with a very, very contemporary twist.
What a twist!
Yeah. Even more of a twist, this could be the first successful horror movie of the year, drawing in $17 million on a $9 million budget and trusted in the twisted hands of BlumHouse Productions. BlumHouse? It's one of those. And directed by Lee Wanell. A lot of money was saved due to the, well, if you haven't figured it out yet, the character's invisible.
What a twist!
But there are still plenty of shots of a quote-unquote empty doorway or a bare room alluding to him, the Invisible Man, inhabiting it or standing in that said doorway, which again made things even more tense. I felt the eeriness Cecilia did, waiting for that jump scare, or as if an invisible presence was present. I've noticed a new trend of being used to push jump scares. It worked, don't get me wrong, but it can become a tad annoying. Still trying to understand it. Did it evolve from Inception? I remember it in the Black Widow trailers, but where did it come from?
Bruh.
There were neat visual audio tricks used to actually show his being there via shadows, breath in the cold, sitting pressure on couch cushions. That one is key. But, by the way, he's always there. Beside you right now as you pick your nose and listen to me squabble. Camera angles were used too, to somewhat show us his viewpoint, or what we are led to believe to be. It's all just so very tense and eerie. And there is this grimness that can't be escaped. The settings, scenes, hues, and even weather were meant to put us at unease. Nothing about this movie is meant to be comfortable. I'm sure it wasn't meant to be predictable either, yet still toted those classic horror movie tropes and twists.
What a twist!
I'm sure you understand. Yes, the plot was predictable from start to finish. The scare factor somewhat fades after the twists have been discovered on the onset of Act 1. When, surprise, it's not all just in her imagination. There really is an invisible man. This is also where our lead, Cecilia, played by Elizabeth Moss, really kicks ass by kicking it into not giving a shit anymore gear. Moss, whom I only really know from Get 'Em to the Greek, gives a no-holds-barred performance and proves that she's got the chops to lead and carry a full movie. Coincidentally, all the while acting as her character Cecilia is led and carried to do as the antagonist pleases. And as serious as the scene was, whenever I hear the name Cecilia, would always follow in my head. Or out loud. I didn't care. And just like Cecilia, stopped caring of what others thought, of what they thought were mental illusions born from PTSD, spawning from years of emotional and physical abuse she received from her billionaire boyfriend, Adrian, played by Oliver Cohen, who we're led to believe is the Invisible Man, due to his work with evolutionary optics and a camera-covered suit that makes him disappear. Green screens really do wonders when making someone invisible, but there is also an effective coldness, chill, and eerie silence that Adrian brings to the table as well, along with apparent super strength and bullet knife immunity. Next to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, this has always been my favorite story/monster epic of all time. It strays from the original character's origins, to which I'm accustomed to, for a cool new update with technology being the true antagonist of the movie. In fact, this is a different tale altogether, with a similar translucent subject. It's not a body horror or gory, really. Instead, we're shown the mental torture via isolation. Everyone else never believe her pleas for help and just deem her mad. From the first few moments, you're thrown into a chilling, nerve-wracking ride, which is plenty predictable, sure, as you could see what trick or scare was about to happen. But when it didn't, and just nothing happened instead, you may even find it more startling. It is truly scary how no one will believe or trust you once someone else deems you crazy. Trust me when I say The Invisible Man is one of those movies that if you have seen the trailers, or posters even, you have essentially seen the whole pic. What would you do if you can turn invisible? Come on, be honest. Moi? Honestly, I would probably troll my exes too. And that's it. Really. Don't twist my words now. I know you want to. Just get it over with.
What a twist!